Virgo rising to all of my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. It is your boy, Waunstar. Got to break it down to all of my Virgos. Sun, moon, rising, north node of Venus, or wherever it's at in your chart. Salutation. Yes, I did come back in for a double header. So, with that basically being said, the title of this one, Virgo, is You Are Full of Growth and Abundance as you are seeking the truth. Again, you are full of growth and abundance as you are seeking the truth. Now, Virgo, I am sensing is some type of revelation that you may be seeking for, either dealing with a partner, either dealing with yourself, or on some type of door that needs to be opened up for you so you can see the clarity the best way that you know how you can see it. Or some of you just want some tangible evidence when it comes to dealing with some type of individual that's around you that you may be feeling like playing with your intuition, or to see if you are overanalyzing. Now, Virgo, I feel like it's some type of lack of direction that you want to go. Now, I feel like some of you may want to steer and go towards the way of seeing everything in a positive light, being optimistic that you are. But deep down, it's another side of you that feels the same way with a slight difference of where your intuition may be tinging off some type of red flags or something in that type of manner. Now, Virgo, I am sensing that what you are trying to be aware of, I feel like majority of you are over analyzing. I'm going to get deeper, but I feel like some of you are over analyzing into a big picture of some type of reward is coming in for you. But Virgo, by you being crossed out so much in your life, or by you being ridiculed and shamed and humiliated, you always be trying to seek the worst more than the best solution. Okay. Now, Virgo, even though you don't went through these cycles of you going through past traumatic issues, you don't went through the cycles of traumatic inner child healing work, you don't went through all these traumatic events. And now, when it comes to every one thing that you're wanting, Spirit is telling me you are like at the Nine of Wands. You may be frustrated because you haven't grasped it yet, but it's in your grasp. Okay. Now, with that basically being said, Virgo, I feel like some of you are going through some type of purging spiritual ceremony right now. When I say purging, I feel like some of you, forgive me, I feel like some of you are getting to the point where you are starting to be more enlightened. Now your third eye is opening up more. You are starting to see individuals how they really are once them when you first met them years back, or how they gave you an illusion or portrayed to be. Now, Virgo, I feel like it's people around you that's trying to create conflict, and the reason why they are creating conflict because they see you elevated, they see you grow. Some of y'all may have been on the same level field, but now you are hitting a mastery level, and some people may be envious of how did you do that gracefully. And it can be even someone close as your own kid, your own mother, and even your own significant other. Now, Virgo, I'm also sensing too. I feel like it's some ending that is taking place for you as well, Virgo. So you are removing out some of your friends. You are no longer feeling like you in isolation and rejection, but you still in isolation of acceptance, where you accepting to be isolated, you accepting yourself to withdraw from some type of situation that you know that's not good for you, or you may feel like somebody's trying to manipulate you off of some beneficial gain. Now, I am sensing for some of my Virgo males out there, if you're single, be careful with this certain individual that you may be dealing with, because if she's not if she is not giving you the energy that you are pouring out, this person is having you in a third party situation, so beware. Now, for my women, be careful because somebody see the value and growth in you and what you got coming in abundantly to my queens, and somebody may be trying to get you pregnant or trying to birth something new with you, maybe a collaboration for some of you. Now, if you're in a single aspect, let's go all the way down the board. Now, you know, I got every one of y'all. So if we're in a single aspect, I feel like right now, Virgo, you are starting to hit your true abundance, and people are starting to gravitate towards you because the things that you have for you is very beautiful. And by you are seeking this full growth and abundance, and it's all because you have told a lot of people no, or you may have been sitting back to the point where you are at in your life where you are no longer feeling a lack of direction, and now you know what direction that you want to go when it comes to certain individuals. Let me put this down a little bit so y'all can see the table. So now, not only that, Virgo, let's go ahead and get a prayer meditation that was intuitively I don't know why my tongue's so tongue twisted. Yes, that was intuitively. So let's go ahead and get in prayer. Spirit, guides, angel, universe, we thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, anybody wishing any ill will, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do, we're going to take that energy and never give it to the sender for what? We don't want that back to us. Instead, we're going to give it to the universe in abundance of love so it can be reciprocated towards our highest good and highest vibration the right way back. Okay? Ashe, Ashe, and Aben Salah. Now, Virgo, cross watcher. Now, if you are a cross watcher, let me go and do the disclaimer. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. If it resonates for you, make sure you hit the like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Now, if you are a cross watcher that's watching, take out the Virgo and place your placement in this, okay? Now, I know that 85% of you are women. 85% of you are queens, 15% are kings. Now, to my kings, you are not forgotten. That's why I had to break that down to you today. But to my queens, be careful out there because you're shining radiant. Like, let's say you're shining like Beyonce right now in your area. And people starting to see you, even though if you think you introverted, people are starting to see you and starting to want you. Because some of you may have been putting in the work dealing with physically. You may have been working out and getting yourself together in home exercises, this, that, and the other. And this is what's creating, part of the seed that you have poured into this full of harvest. Now, emotionally, you have maybe had to go through the self-perseverance again through inner work and your higher self understanding what you need to do, what you allow, what you do not allow. And Virgo, by you doing that, especially when it comes to relationship, you have finally mastered yourself. And majority of you, I want to say 89% of you is finally getting to that stage where if it comes to some type of heartache, a disappointment, you have been numb to it or you don't let it bother you. Yes, I feel like some of you still may be swaying, seeking the truth about a relationship, but I feel like the majority of you are seeking the truth or trying to find out, is it worth your time pouring in energy into those around you, and are you going to get the rewards divinely? So, Virgo, realize it or not that you truly evolving by your actions, and you've been by the actions you've been taking when dealing with some type of development as you on a new path, you on a new journey. Now, Virgo, this isolation that you have created around people and even with yourself has people around you trying to find out what's wrong. How can I manipulate Virgo? How can I cross out Virgo? Instead of giving you your flowers, Virgo, you pull back your energy because, again, so many people are used to you giving that act of service, and some of your close friends, I hate to say it, like to manipulate you and use you in their tactic. Okay, now I'm not the bearer of bad news, and I'm just being real. Make sure y'all hit that like button as well. Now, not only that, but Virgo, you have been seeking and soul searching this new avenue of life, and it's on a positive aspect. I feel like if some of you are in a relationship, you may not be happy exactly where you at, or it may be something that you may be wanting to try to evolve with, or something that you are trying to get involved with yourself within so you can evolve into a higher light, and people around you still trying to keep you down and bitter. And I know y'all hate hearing that because I hate hearing it every reading. Like, why people always want to bring Virgo down, why Virgos always go through this. It's because, Virgo, you are the pure light vessel. You have finally went through the lessons and the accolades of what you need to understand by you seeking the truth within yourself in order to grow into this abundance. Now, Virgo, again, the isolation has helped you soul search and find yourself. Now, by you being in silence around these individuals, it is creating people to be confused around you because they don't know how to manipulate you. It's like, Virgo, you put up a silent force field, and people around you are waiting on you to operate in order to use their beneficial gain. Now, it can be for some using content creation, small few. It can be a majority you dealing with your lover and they trying to figure out a way how to keep you at calm ease off of manipulation and deception. Or it can be you hindering yourself, Virgo, from actually going through the child work and inner work within yourself in order to grow as well. But this silence is confusing people and they no longer can manipulate you Bosses at work can no longer try to control you, manipulate you with the same old tactics to help them get their raise, and there's people around you as well, etc., etc. But you are understanding the mind games people have been trying to play with you, Virgo, and you are tired. You are tired of going through dealing with people with the lack of discipline and the lack of respect. And the changes you are making is creating a karmic unbalance to those, and they got to go through their karmic justice for manipulating and treating the divine the wrong way. So, Virgo, people around you may have caused your energy to be stagnated, or you may feel like you don't know where to go and you stuck. And it may be people around you that is having this energy hindered all up on you, okay? Ashe, Ashe, Amen. We already done meditation earlier today, so let's go ahead and jump directly into the reading because I want to break it down and get a little bit more in detail with you. I want to find out the situation with the first deck. I'm going to try to do this right, okay? I'm going to try to do the situation with the first deck. Second deck, I'll probably pull out a high spirit roll. It's probably going to be something, what's the challenges, and then we'll figure out an outcome, okay? So we're going to take our time with it, so we can figure out everything that's going on in this situation about what truth that you may be seeking and what abundance is coming in. Now, I keep telling y'all got a raise coming in. Y'all been putting in a lot of hard work. Some of you may have been going through some type of hardship where you just wanted to keep yourself buckled down to get in the bag. Now, some of you may be releasing your pain by overworking yourself. Spirit woman to tell you, if you feel like you drained out of stress, take a time out for yourself. Go around there's plenty of water now, but go around some place that's gonna help you heal. Okay. Now, Virgo, what I'm sensing right now, we got the Tower card basically being in reverse, clarified by the Knight of Swords, basically being in reverse for you as well. So I am sensing, Virgo, you have started to become more aware about sudden changes or sudden behavior patterns when it comes to people that may have been gossiping about you. Now, I feel like this can be somebody at work that may have been gossiping about you, talking about Virgo just don't know what they doing, this, that, and the other, and you had to show people, but your silence has created you to work more and stop putting energy into those that you know had on a pedestal. Now, for some of you, for others, you may be at an ending step or tired of being demands, or you are tired of going through the same cycles dealing with somebody, and you put a halt to it. And the reason why you put some type of halt to it, because secretly, intuitively, spider sense, tingly, some things just feel like it's hidden when it comes to people that you're around. Feel like somebody's not being authentic, and what you are doing, you are trying to get the understanding of what people say around you, and now you doing the Virgo thing, the overanalyzing, so you won't get caught in a narcissistic situation, okay? Or dealing with somebody with narcissistic issues or tendencies. You don't want to go through the repetitious cycles because you have seen this over and over and over, and now you are trying to stop being in pursuit with energies like that. Okay, now spirit do want me to tell you as well, with this energy that you are seeing, I feel like you gave this person a lot of love, and you had to release this pain of how somebody treated you, right? Even though it's hard, this is why you may put a stop to some things. You had to look at their side of the view, and then you still looked at your side, and you realized you may be in a one-sided situation. Even though it was emotionally hard, you had to have the wisdom to let the universe do the work for you. And I feel like you had to listen to yourself more than start listening to others around you that's been sending you down the wrong road, Virgo. You are so attentive to the world, and you so attentive to people around you. Signs and symbols show you really who's for you and who's not meant to be for you, Virgo. Now, what we do about it, we may overlook it, but Spirit want me to tell you, if you put in the efforts, in what do you have to do? Start taking action. Start being inspired again. Not inspired into somebody loving you or inspired to have people accept you, but you got to be inspired with yourself to believe that the universe is going to push you out of this situation, and by you taking action, they are going to restore your life from past situations. All the people that has hurt you in your past, Virgo, you're going to release and relieve their pain, and that's when the abundance come in. Not only that type of abundance. When I say abundance, let's do it a little bit. I haven't been in this deck in a minute. Let's do it a little bit. So when I'm talking about abundance, Virgo, I'm sitting there saying from your past of people taking you down the wrong road, people wanting to lead you and manipulate you so they can get everything that they want. These people who wanted to see your act of kindness and come in close and love bomb you and then turn around and use you, Virgo, they're going to receive karma. Now you are changing. You're realizing the more you don't chase people and the more you realize how many people you had on a pedestal and you realize you had to be cautious and you understood because the secrets and illusions have showed you spiritually about people was using control tactics or trying to have use their authority over you for their own gain. Now, Virgo, with the Two of Pentacles, I feel like it's the decisions that you are making or something that you are contemplating on. And this is dealing with you taking the chances to allow and accept things for the way that they are. And you by you allowing to see things the way that they are, by the knowledge you also seeing, you are starting to see the reflection within yourself through other people, and now you know how to overcome it. Now, even though you are overcoming it, Virgo, people are you are starting to show people masks to themselves, or they don't want to see all the masks that they really have. And what you do, Virgo, you turn around and use intellect for them to see, or reverse psychology. And the thing about it, Virgo, some people don't like it because they always want to make you spiral out of control and make you feel like you at the bottom, saying that you're delusional or saying that you're crazy. Now, Virgo, you still been going through this. Now, if you're in a relationship, let's pause. One, if you are in a relationship and you are dealing with this, you have to see yourself for who you truly are, not for what somebody you want them to be, and not what you're trying to get somebody to gravitate to. Once you is serious that you understand more about who you are, what you allow, and what you take in, and what do you love to get. So with that basically being said, if you sit up and want somebody to come in, you got to let them know and be receptive about what do you want in, instead of trying to be that mutable sign that we are and adapt. Virgo, you got to start expressing yourself throughout your challenges and start taking actions as well. Because the reason why you taking actions, because even when things try to cut apart, and even when people try to slander you and stomp you down, you still get the recognition, because the recognition you may be looking for is not into the right places or the right people. You may be trying to find acknowledgement in a person who treated you dirty, and this is what you're looking at. But however, you stand strong like the lion. It's challenging because I feel like you need to be more like a Leo in this phase and be courageous. Just take that leap of faith and express yourself. It's going to help you flow. Because Virgo, even though you're going through your inner peace right now, are trying to take out the anxiety and stress by people suppressing your emotions, you are starting to identify the problems about you not being in control of your life, and by how you had to stop helping other people because they leave you down and out into the cold, as well as they trying to take greed, and it's just not suitable for you, and it's boring, Virgo. For some of you, now the other ones, you just not getting the understanding of what your purpose is. Whatever you love to do. Okay, my bad. Whatever. Now, whatever you do right now, what you need to understand that is you are becoming victorious in it. Now, it is challenging because you're being strategic on the journey that you are taking, and even dealing with people around you. I feel like because you hold this energy and you are harnessing this energy in the way that you like it, Virgo, you had to start allowing and accepting universe for the way that it is, or you had to understand if a person is a narcissist, hell, you're gonna love their narcissistic ways, or if a person a cheater, I feel like Virgo is crazy as hell, but you will love their cheating ways. I just feel like that's the love that you may be giving. Now, I don't know about y'all, cause shit. But anyway, to each his own. But Virgo, I feel like right now, once you understand how to control yourself instead of letting people control over you, you will finally get the understanding from deep within to take control of a situation. And then you'll be more in this alpha male type of energy. Okay. Even for my women, it's not about the energies, you know how I am. But so, or you may be something you be taking pursuit in to overcome over the fears that you be having into your life. Okay. Now, something I can see that you are have been going through a lot of changes when it comes to you into some type of foundation. Now, I feel like for my few kings out there, I feel like you've been trying to build a situation with a queen that's not worthy of your value. Now, to my queens, I feel like you don't take this the wrong way, so don't bash me when I say this. But some of you have so many options. You keep overlooking over the main course for you because you keep looking for your Prince Charming, and your Prince Charming may not look like Prince Charming. Do you see what I'm saying? However, Be careful. And again, take the proper steps that's necessary. You will feel this love. Now, if you're not feeling the love, regroup, talk to your person, see what it is that you can fix. And if you can't fix it, do something to change the situation. Now, that is what's going on in a situationship. So that's the first one. Hold on. Stay with me. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. We're going to get deeper in it. I want to see some of the challenges that may be going on with Virgo. Is that okay with y'all? Now, if you're a cross watcher, shout out to you, a cross watcher. Shout out to you. Make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button. I'm finna look up in a second, Virgo. I'm focused right now. I'm trying to make sure we get everything to get there. Now, not only that, you'll see. I'm finna switch another deck of cards. So, how everybody doing today? I hope everybody doing fine. I hope everybody doing wonderful and doing swell. Make sure you hit the like, comment, subscribe button. And also, I'm feeling like it's something about you spiritually being victorious, Virgo, and it's deep in my heart. And I don't even want to put that card back out yet, because I feel like some of y'all had to go through this journey of being alone. Even if you was in a relationship, you may feel like you had to go through this epiphany or this aloneship in order for you to be awakened into who you are now. Virgo, some of y'all are shining into a whole new light and a whole new vessel. And the more you have I'm going to say it like this. The more you had to go through the work, the higher your rewards and your blessings going to be. The more somebody hurt you in your life, the higher the next person that's going to come in, that's going to love you, and that's going to piss them off. Okay, Virgo, because when I'm saying you vary in your you in your feminine, and some of y'all don't like to be in action, but right now I feel like you are more dominant in action. And I feel like maybe some of y'all Kundalini may be rising, or you may be, somebody may be turning up the heat when it comes to this person that you used to once deal with. Okay, now let's see what else that we have. Let's see what some of the challenges for Virgo before they become victorious. Let's give a shout out in the building. Shout out to my mom. Shout out Kiki, Gloria, Christina. I see you, Queen Andrea, Benilda, Chantel. I see you, Holmes Blessing. Who else is up in the building? Dominique, I see you as well. Shout out to all the kings and queens of. Shout out to everybody rocking. Make sure, again, y'all hit that like. So let's see what some of the challenges. Now, if this is your first time coming to the channel, welcome, salutations. Sit back and just hear what Spirit has to say for you. It's not me right now. We just going to channel through and get everything we need. Spirit guides in the universe. What are some of the challenges for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, or crosswatch? So Virgo, it's some type of effort that you are taking, or some type of effort that you are making into becoming more stable, into some type of career setting. So I feel like even when it comes to a relationship, you hold the energy to this. Like, I feel like you poured into a lot of person on a relationship that maybe you are not understanding that you may be giving way too much than this person giving you. And since you have pulled back, I feel like you hold this energy for your recognition. Now, I feel like Virgo, deep down, even though you hold this, you want something big about the whole situation. The recognition you are getting is you know how to give love, and you know how to pour in at the right time. Now, at first, you used to be over dramatic with it, Virgo. I ain't gonna lie, because you really care about this person. The person that you may be seeing, or something that you may be doing, you're very compassionate about. You see a new beginning in it. You see a new adventure. But however, the emotional instability of going through the cycles over and over about you trying to prove a point with somebody has created you to manifest some challenges about people like to give a lot of give and take. And even though when they do that, it teach you how to be a Virgo against the unjustified. Or when people, it had to give you the lessons of how to deal with people who treated you poorly and fairly, because what you about to get coming up, this big abundance of financial free, being financially free, debt free, new people coming in, the people who treated you dirty is finna feel like this big compared to the next person that's coming in. And what I'm saying is, all the unjustified imbalances that you had, you are finally finna rise. That's why I say that Beyonce type of energy. You're about to rise. People is gonna be gossiping about this new person that's coming in. People are gonna be gossiping about how you overcame over past people and past cycles as you are elevating, Virgo. The more you started to elevate with yourself, the freer that you become. The freer that you become, away from the hurt and pain, that the lessons that you had to learn, the more you kept yourself in control, the more people couldn't take over you. And even though you had to withdraw this information or withdraw back from people, people are trying to rush in for you to get some type of information, but they are trying to block your spirituality, or maybe they're trying to block your emotions from yourself. So what you do do, you try to step back so you won't create any type of discord or anything that will trigger you off to go the wrong way. Now, Virgo, I am seeing that you are setting again a lot of personal goals, but this person that you may be dealing with may lack the plan, and this is what you want recognition on. You want somebody that you can build with and grow with that's going to be up on that level. You all want to be in that personal state where you trying to figure out all your problems so you won't have to go through it again. And by this fear of this change that this person see that you are doing, because they're like, okay, I don't see how Virgo just took that leap of faith, but I ain't doing it. By the lack of planning and the recognition you are getting, now people are starting to see you all over. Virgo, people starting to see you being ambitious. You feel with action, you oriented, you very driven towards success. And now, not only that, people are coming in during challenging times to give you your flowers. And when people give you your flowers in challenging time, it makes a person that's close to you envious, because it's like they tried to keep you down. They tried to keep you like at your lowest, but God or the universe still had people to come in to keep you maintain balance. And the more that you start to relax and take time, and now you start to look towards your future, people don't understand the anger that they have because they want to delay and did not do the work the same way that you did. And now they stressed out because you are elevated. Virgo, these people around you do not have the serenity to love people the same way that you do. They don't have the acceptance that you have, Virgo. Only thing they thinking about is the inner beauty from within, which is nothing wrong, but you got to think about others and show gratitude to the universe. They thinking about themselves in a vain way instead of thinking about both of y'all being together. Now, if this is you in an individual moment, Virgo, you got to accept and allow people for them to be them. And if you choose to deal with them, deal with them. Don't turn, and I feel like that's a problem for a lot of you, is that you get baited into the love bombing, thinking this the one for you, this, that, and the other, without actually taking the time out to see a person for how they truly are. So then when they get down the road, Virgo, you realize they really wasn't what you was, but because you didn't take the time to see this person, then they put you in a situation because they showed you at the beginning from the clues and patterns. But Virgo, we be so imprinted, then we have to wait down the road when it comes all of this for all the heartbreak and the third party situation. That's what it makes us mad, like the emotional pain, the sorrow, the scars, the hurt that we go through, because we have people higher on the pedestal than you probably had, than they had you. So Virgo, what's going on right now, since you have been rushing towards a situation for so long, you starting to understand every time you rush, you create some type of tower moment. And it's always dealing with somebody you trying to love that you have rushed into thinking they're your soulmate, thinking they're the one, without actually taking the time to that you invest in someone to see them how they really are. Now, this can even be with a job. Most people, but most of us in a workplace, we'll go in and try to be the acknowledgement of trying to be in some type of clique or some type of friendship around people or some type of alliance so you can be cool. Like I tell the people when I go to work, I said the same way you fill out that application, it's the same way how you came in this world, by yourself. Now, the same way how you get fired, it can be the same way dealing with somebody who's stopping your growth or stopping your abundance. The choice is yours. So in kind words, Virgo, what I'm telling you, that you have got tired of going through failed relationship, failed partnership, failed friendship. It got to the point where it was starting to be embedded in you, where you was programmed for failure. But what you done, you had to go through the challenges of yourself to overcome over this last cycle that you have been through, and this sudden change that you have created. You have stopped giving energy into people, and because you start thinking about yourself, you start to want to do more things for you. Some of you may have been traveling alone. Some of you may have been doing new projects in alone, and now you are starting to realize it's better to be in this type of energy than to be stuck in some type of stagnation. So this is the truth that you are seeing dealing with somebody. Some people may not understand this, and if you don't understand it, and some of you may get triggered off, I want you to do me a favor, write it down before you walk up out of here, and then make sure you do the inner work on that later, okay? Because the knowledge that you are seeking is losing the passion within yourself, because you always trying to be accepted by somebody with the five of sword type of energy. Anybody trying to win by any means. Somebody who like to dictate what everybody else like to do and blame everybody else. But Virgo, you had to understand that the emotional pain that this person may have put you through, if you was dealing with some of this for the small few, it taught you how to deal with narcissistic type of energy. Ashe? Ashe. It taught you how to balance your emotions. Even though it's still secrets and illusions, I think you don't even care enough for some of you. And this is the truth that is helping you grow. I never said the reading was about you getting this full-blown all-out abundance. You getting the understanding, you getting the understanding about the people that you are dealing with. That is a blessing. You are understanding and know how to tolerate about the actions you are taking in a peaceful manner. That is a blessing. You are also understanding how to deal with narcissistic type of energy. That is an intuitive blessing. You know how to remove yourself from this. That is a blessing. What I'm saying is, Virgo, you have removed yourself from all negativity and all toxic energy. And this is when God come in to show you the blessings that, yes, you have done everything you divinely meant. You have went through the desert alone when people humiliated you, when you was out alone, and you still may gave your last cup of water to somebody who really needed it. And you know you didn't have it. And then when they had it, they didn't return. You still made it through that journey. You still made it, and you were still thinking big, and your willpower got you to where you are today, Virgo. So this is why your abundance is coming in so beautifully, because you deserve it, Virgo. Some of you have went through years and years of going through pain, hurt, betrayal, third parties, people cheating on you, you feeling like you ain't good enough, negative mindset, depression, doubt, stress. Some of y'all have went through years, and now your financial blessing and spiritual abundance is here for you because you finally understood the lesson. Virgo, you had to understand with the Two of Swords, you may have been blind to a lot of shit. No lie. You may have been blind to it, but you starting to see the truth of people how it really was, and it had to take you a moment to put a stop to this because they were stopping your blessings because they were snatching your crumbs, snatching your cake. Say it like this: they was. It's like God was throwing a blessing, but the people that you was helping was stealing your whole cake, and they was giving you the breadcrumb of your blessings. And that could be your lover. That can be like you getting all this. Okay, main example. This can be like a relationship. This can be like a person that to say you pouring all into them, right? You turn around, you working all these hours at work, you buying everything, you doing everything, you making it all good and dandy, and then you ask this person to do something for you, and they don't do a damn thing for you. Not nothing. Or they may not do something because they don't want to do it, but you'll bend your back over for them. This is what I'm talking about. That type of energy. That's when you start putting people in check. And with that type of energy, you had to understand the lessons on how to walk away from people who was not giving you the same reciprocation in energy. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. Some people ain't gonna like this reading. Again, somebody got a lack of passion, Virgo, because they don't want to do the inner work. You are being optimistic and pushing forward. And this is leading you towards your authority and power. This person's still trying to balance the emotions. And the challenging part about it is that they got a bag just like you, Virgo, and they very attractive and very abundant. But maybe this attraction is leading them down the wrong road. Maybe their ego and pride is getting in the way off these people sliding in the DMs, or the ego getting stroked around somebody. You looking for spiritual power. This person looking for material, just fortune, but emotionally they not happy, and you trying to build something with them. So what they basically been saying, let's go and get up out of this energy. Virgo, Page of Swords, keep investigating on and keep doing research on the things that you need to do to help you grow. Whoever giving you a third party situation, I feel like you've been sweating ferociously on it, and I feel like you are creating yourself to not be feeling destroyed or down. You're not. Continue to do the best thing that you can do and be beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and close this out after I get a couple of more. I don't know why I just keep grabbing cards. So right now, I feel like some of y'all, somebody don't want to start over with you, but I feel like you don't want to start over with somebody, but your rite of passage is here. Remember, everything that was lost or destroyed or taken away from you is coming in, and you are finding it. It's divinely being granted back to you and what you need to do in your life. Okay. Now, some of you may need to stop pausing and taking a break and being in a pity party. Get back out there and go do it. Some of you go do something different. It's time for you to make that drastic change. It's time for you to get back out and breathe. Come on now, you got this. Game on. Like they say, it's time to take action into your life because you got authority and you are leveling up with royalty, grace, and beauty. Okay, don't never let nobody stop your shine because you are a good prospect. There's some people around you just got some little dirty energy, but don't forgive yourself for what they've done to you, and you pray more and you worry less. You keep doing everything that you got to do, And even though things may be in stock or you put some type of stock, continue to do your daily affirmations and close your energy to those who no longer suitable for you, because less is more and patience is growth. With that basically being said, I want to say peace, love, and light, love, and peace. Let's go and get a couple of affirmations before we walk up out of here. I love you. God love you. The universe love you. Make sure you love yourself. My positive vibration attracts exciting work opportunities. My positive vibration creating exciting work opportunities. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. Now, the other one is I'm confident that the right job for me is manifesting in perfect timing. I am confident that the right job for me is manifesting in perfect timing. Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Salah. And now let's go ahead. I'm attracting my ideal job right now. I am attracting my ideal job right now. So peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. Universe love you. If you want to read and look in the description box below, text me, get at it. Get at me. Let's make it happen as usual. Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Salah, Namaste. Till I see y'all beautiful souls. Till the next time, happy Sunday. Now, go check out that last other video that I done. And make sure you hit that like button. Don't be a spiritual hater. Oh, no, hold on. Stop. I got to stop this. Don't be a spiritual hater and be like, yeah, he done everything he done. I ain't finna like this. It's Sunday, baby. At least like it once out of the week, okay? But until then, I love every single one of y'all, baby. Yeah.